Hello guys, today we will see how to use self fracture add-on in Blender 2.83. But first, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Do subscribe. I request you to help me to reach 1k subscriber. So let's start the video. Now delete the default cube and Shift A, select a plane R, X and 90. Now select another plane as to scale it and just make it a little bit up, and select this lower plane. You have to just add it on solidify modifier to give it a thickness 0.2. you can give it. Now select the plane and go to the edit menu, press W and subdivide and make it here. You can do it 40. Now you have to go to the edit menu, to the preferences, and in the add-on tab you have to write self fracture add-on, and you have to just enable it, check mark there, and it will be all right. Now go to the object tab and go to the quick effects and go to the self fracture add-on. And now I just quickly explain these properties here. The first one is on vertices. It will break down the mesh according to the vertices. Child vertices mean if you have a parent-child relationship between your scene in your scene, then it will break according to that. On particle we will use, and you will see how it will work. Child particles, it will both work the same, but it in this case it have more particles. And annotation pencil is used in grease pencil case. So the source limit here is 100. It is the number of subdivision or breaking down the particle limit. We will make it like 250. And you can increase the noise value. It is basically the randomness of the breakdown. And down there it is the recursion. What mean recursion is when the object is break down into pieces, then the small particles or small objects or small parts of that object will further divided into more smaller particles. So recursion is used for that. You can increase that value for 1, but it will increase the load on your computer, so we will not use that. And remaining setting will be just remain like that, and you have to just click on the OK button. Now you can see that it is breaking. So now what you have to do, you have to just select the plane and move it here. You can now delete it, it is not necessary now. And now what we will do, we will just quickly apply the physics on it, rigid body physics, and give it an active property. Okay, and now you have to select by box selecting all of the remaining. Now go to the object, and in the rigid body you have to select copy from active. So it will assign all of these remaining the active property. You can see that. And now what you have to do, we will make a glass breaking tutorial here. So go to the scene tab and you have to uncheck the gravity so it will not fall down. If you check that and now you play, this will fall down. And you also have to enable this a rigid body and assign it to passive. Now if you play this, you will see that it is breaking down and falling down there. So you have to uncheck the gravity. And now what you have to do, just quickly make it a UV sphere and go to the edit menu, wireframe, and select these particle here, and X, delete vertices, select Alt A, Alt or Alt N, right click, E, Z to extrude it downward. Okay, now go to the object mode and scale down this bullet and RX90. So this is our bullet which will break the glass, and you have to also assign this a rigid body constraint and active. You can assign it to mass of 20 and any mass you want. Now what you have to do, you have to just animate it. So press I and select location, go to at 10 breakdown, and what you have to do, now what you have to do, you have to enable the animate option. Now you have to go to the 10 and what is the problem going on there is yes, so you have to go to the animate and now go to 10 option, press I again, move it to here, press I again at location, and now you have to animate this also. So just click I to animate it, and at 11 uncheck that and I again. So now we will look how it is look like. Press spacebar and now you can see that it is working. So our animation is done. You can see that. Now you have to just apply materials on it. So go to the material tab and just quickly add a material on it. You can assign it to glass material, and also what you can do, you can select all and Control L and select material here to make it all of the remaining. Now you have to go to the mode, cycles mode, and go to the rendered mode here, and you have to select this type to area light and select it square here and give it value 5 RZ, and just rotate it a little bit like this and move it like here and give it a value of 10,000. It is very much 10,000 or 1,000. I will give it to 5,000. It is just fine, and make it this material just rough material, roughness to, and this you can change the color to just blue, and this material you can give it another color, like you can give it any color like this, and principal BSDF and metallic value to full, and roughness down to 0, almost 0, and now apply. So you can see that it is breaking down the glass. So this is our tutorial. I hope you will like that. So if you like, please thumb up the like button, and also share the video to your friends. Just make it fully 1.33, so it will look like something glass more. And what you can also do, you can increase the value of the bullet mass, you can do it like 30, and you can see that it is look like this. So this is it for the tutorial. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.